Hello everybody and welcome. I am the Beta Plan and this is Vampyr. And you might notice that we are a little bit back from where we were, and that is for a reason. And the reason being, well, your input. Because if we look at my character now, you see that I still have autophagy, which is our healing ability, but I now have Bloodspear. The fact of the matter was that I had 3 replies to my question, what do you want to see me play? I had, well, Bloodspear looks cool, but I think Claws is more effective. By Dark Helmet, please don't kill me with the swords. Then our resident, well, I would say professor almost in knowledge obscura, Da Silva said, well, Bloodspear looks cool, but I think Shadows is a little bit more stealthy. And I got a personal message saying, I'm doing Claw, I would love to see Bloodspear. Well, that means Bloodspear wins it. Because I have one person saying, I would see Bloodspear, and 2 people that have at least Bloodspear as one of the 2 options. Furthermore, of course, I did play Vampyr the Masquerade as both La Sombra, using shadows already, and using a very stealthy technique, and even my Bali character, which was quite melee focused. Like, the La Sombra used melee weapons, but the Bali really used his claws, so in fact we have done a similar type of thing before, even with Christopher using weapons. So, we're going to go ranged with Blood first, and I have rearranged some of my key bindings. Because if you're perhaps a long-time viewer of this channel, you know that I need Mickey Mouse key bindings, because my hands, they just don't work normally.
Dead. I need to leave now.
So, I wanted to show those Mickey Mouse key bindings, if you will, and our new powers by doing a little bit of combat. Hence, I restart the game.
My head's spinning.
By doing this, which is why we have returned over here. I haven't found anything extra except a bottle of alcohol.
It's locked.
I was just curious about that, but it's locked, which is silly because we just entered it, but alright. I do get the feeling that this game is going to railroad us quite a bit about where we can or cannot go. But that's just, well, sometimes you need that. Offhand weapons. I think it, by the way, here turns to the stake because I don't have any ammo anymore for my gun. Before anyone asks, why are you not using your gun? Well, I don't have any ammo for it. Which we can see if we go here, and then we can go inventory, gun, 45 damage, that's the magazine. Where do I see again? I had figured this out, but of course, right now I don't remember anymore where I noticed it. Oh well, too bad. Let's get out of here. Let's fight with our newfound ability. So don't forget, 2 is our Bloodspear.
I must reach the West End. Go back home.
Alright. So, press to use a stake and stunt enemy. First of all, here is my targeting ability, and woo! Not good. I would like to drain him, but then again that's not really a wise idea when I'm in combat. Ow, I'm taking way too much damage from this torch. There we go.
Every sinew, every fiber of my being is afire.
And here we go, there is Bloodspear. Instantly kills this dude. Alright. Now there's also another thing that I found out by... Oh, whoa, hello. And that is that we can now, hopefully, with the Mickey Mouse key bindings, dodge a little bit more effective. Ah, the stun is so slow. And there we go. I do believe that that fight went already a lot better than the last time that we tried this. There we go.
My reflexes. I'm not human anymore.
No, we're not. Now let's see if I missed something on this boat. So, Bloodspear instantly kills. Currently, that probably will change. But I also noticed something about these powers when I looked at them. And that is, if you may remember, if I... how do I see the power tree available to me? Is that a thing that I can show off over here? Not currently that I can see. Perhaps when I do details, this might be it. Here you can see, I thought this meant that I use blood in order to use Bloodspear. And that the other abilities did not. But I'm starting to doubt if I understand that. Because it has a cost of that's associated with of 25. And I do believe that is the cost that you have. And all the other abilities have that same type of cost associated with them. For instance, this also has a cost of 10. I really wish I could show you the other abilities. But yeah, I believe personally that... No, can't show it from that way. That the other ability, or the ability that says blood, is only a type of damage. And I will come back to that when I level up again. Because there are also apparently things called ultimates. And also these were divided into blood, shadow, and well, the cross swords that we saw for the claw ability. So I believe that is simply a type of damage, perhaps, or type where, or the type of damage that you can enhance. Perhaps we can find items in here that like enhance our ability or some form. But we'll have to see. Stalwart Bridge district is stable. Alright, so that can definitely change if they notify it that much. I'm just looking around here for anything. But it doesn't seem like I see something here. Not sure if there are any secrets in this game. But we'll have to see. And by the way, I do glad for welcoming you back and for the so many likes on the first episode, at least for my small channel. I know some large channels are also covering this game, but you have chosen to be with me, and I hope you do notice that I try to take your opinion into account as something of the special things that I can do, because I cannot put out as many videos as other people do, because I do have a profession. But enough talk about me, let's get back into the game. Join the ranks. Your king and country needs you. Join the British ranks and help the brave lads at the front. Doesn't really state anything else. I was wondering which war this is. Your king and country need you. Join. Yeah, okay, that's the same thing. And this one? Well, London Opinion you, but that looks more like the American Uncle Sam poster that is very common. And for some reason I looked at that one.
My poor sister. If only I had controlled my need for blood. Mary, someone will pay for what happened to you. For what happened to us.
Well, before I enter that door... Ooh! There are a few options over here.
It's locked, all right.
Alright, locked. Hey! Thank you for the shilling.
It's locked.
I stand corrected. There are no different... several paths. Oh, hello. How do I haven't figured out yet how to jump. I didn't actually see that in the... Oh! I can just shadow form there, of course. Right.
The dizziness from the jump. I can now control it.
Alright. Well, that's good to know. There's the main quest.
It's locked, all right.
Which means, of course, that I choose a
locked.
different path, because that's how I tend to play. Main quest? First do the side quests. Get levels, become all-powerful and unstoppable. What is then over here? If
What will London have to say to me?
I don't know what London will have to say to you. But I noticed that there's a way down here.
I cannot enter.
Sorry if I am...
So many questions unanswered.
I wonder if I'm perhaps going a little too far off the beaten path here. I do believe the game is quite railroad, but that might just be the beginning. I do have the feeling like we should go in here. Or if no, I'm actually mistaken and it was not needed at all. Whoa! I feel dumb right now. Luckily running in this game is quite speedy, I must say. And thanks to my new ways of recording, we can do so with... Oh.
Another corpse. Have the very streets of London become a mausoleum?
This person looks more bloody than death by plague or something.
The man has been drained of all blood, but I can still smell the scent of it. I follow the scent's trail. Perhaps it will lead me to my assailant.
Perhaps it will. Toggle your vampiric senses.
Fresh blood. The smell is so strong.
Alright. But I'm going to toggle it off for a moment. I thought I could perhaps pick up this, what I assume to be a weapon, but... And always check. Yep. Aluminum shards, grease. I do believe we have a crafting system in this game. So, gathering supplies is going to be interesting. So, I'm going up here. Now I might need it because I don't see additional blood. Oh, there it is. Once again, though, I can't go in this one. Well, hello.
It's locked.
That is just a teaser.
I cannot enter.
I wouldn't be surprised if that opens up later, though. You have those...
No one in sight.
Yes, there isn't. Follow the killer's trail. I still think there is so much here to explore. Look at all this area. Alright, I will get too much of the beaten path. Your plan, destroy your instincts for the moment.
Where has everyone gone?
Find your killer. Or at least the killer of this man.
According to the blood patterns, that's where the victim was attacked. So that must be the killer's trail.
It's a good thing, actually, nobody is around. Otherwise, they might notice us using these powers. A new hideout is available in the district. Check your map to locate it. Hideout, a safe place. I'm right on top of it. So it seems. I would assume that it's this. Because no one can enter here. You found a new hideout here. You can spend your XP while resting or crafting items at the workbench. Alright. I would like to enter, if only for the ability to refill all. Alright. There's a workbench to craft things. On a workbench you can craft medical treatments, serums to boost yourself, and weapon upgrades to improve and customize your weapons. That is always very neat, if you can. Here's the gun, this is probably weapon upgrade. These are... Oh, I can recycle them. Ah, this is craft medication, this is craft recycle. That feels a bit weird, but alright. Now, if you will permit me, which it seems it does, but I'm just gonna look down here a little bit. Nothing to see here. There is something in here, though. There we go. If I rest here, supposedly, right? Here we go. So, here are the ultimates, which probably is... Well, how should I put it? The best ability you can obtain. Without being too much duh in your face. And as you can see here, there's also blood. accordance with Bloodspear, and here you have Shadow Mist, and here you have Shadow in the Abyss, and here there is Claws, and here there is Rage. I don't know why it crosses over here, but it does. Now, to be honest, Blood Cauldron I really like as an ability as it's being described. Just read the text over here, it's quite a bit. But what it does is, well, read here, look at the damage, 915 damage. You focus your power to boil your target's blood, causing it to violently explode, dealing damage to the target and anything nearby. Yowza. Not only that, when I read this, through this process the vampire will regenerate and absorb part of the target's blood. So, while this might cost a bit more blood, this is our way of boosting it. And if perhaps there are abilities that boost your general ability to use blood type of magics, if you will, then well, that might be good. And that makes me feel that this man would become more Tremere-like. I'm sorry if that is going a little bit back to the old games, but I played Vampire the Masquerade, so the clans always kind of pop up in my mind. And, well, Tremere are kind of the sciencey type, magic type, but that's the closest thing to the sciencey type. Not entirely true, but that was one I would say. So, having Blood Cauldron would be amazing. Now, we apparently can spend some XP for more endurance, more health, which I never truly enjoy. Big Thirst, increase your blood absorption when using a bite in combat. That I do kind of like. But I, of course, would love to save for the next level of this, but you need a certain amount of levels, so I don't think I should wait too much with spending XP in this game. So let's unlock our bite potential. There we go. Oh, nope, we do want to confirm this. Hold it down. We don't need additional... Oh, the following night already. That wasn't entirely what I had meant to do. I just want to level up, which may be my mistake. But I assume the game won't punish me in the first game for trying to find out where my killer is at. Oh, hello. That's quite a jump. Unknown. Blood quality unknown. Oh my. This reminds me a bit of that game where you hack people's accounts and stuff. Don't remember what it is called, to be fairly honest. War Munitions Volunteers. Britons working together, skilled workers in engineering and kindred trades. Enroll today as War Munition Volunteers. Support the man at the front with a plentiful supply of munitions. You will not suffer in wages. Get into the factory line and feed the firing line. Well, alright. But for now, let's go in here.
At last, a little life.
Well,
Welcome, sir, to the Turquoise Turtle.
Jack. He didn't deserve this.
Whoever he may be,
There's gotta be
the
something
killer
that can be
recently
done about
entered this bar.
mess.
Maybe some of the locals saw him.
interesting that our lips don't move, but let's go.
Hello, sir. Are you alright? Is there any way I can help you?
I don't know. Maybe you could just talk to me.
Maybe you prefer to speak with Tom then. He's more agreeable talking to strangers.
What's going on around here? Where is everyone?
Too many dead, sir. First the epidemic, now all these terrible murders.
The murders. What can you say about them?
Bodies found in the streets every morning. Drained of blood. It's just horrible. Some say the sewer dog is back.
The sewer dog. What's that?
No one knows. People have always disappeared around these parts. The ancients say it's the sewer dog coming out to feed. But now he's killing in the streets.
The ancients would be a follow-up question I would have to that, but let's go.
What have you heard about the epidemic?
There's a Spanish flu. Yeah. Killed so many last summer. Thought we'd seen the last of it. Dozens dying every week.
Are the authorities doing anything?
Nothing. There are so many quarantine zones in London now. It's gotten really hard to travel across town.
That was true in that time. So,
What is this place?
This is Tom's bar, the Turquoise Turtle. I'm the barmaid here, Sabrina, if you want to know.
Are you always open this late at night?
No, it's only since the epidemic started. Tom thought that people may need a safe place to stay.
Alright. We more or less asked where's everybody, but for completion's sake.
You don't seem to have much business. Where is everybody?
Well, most people are sleeping right now. And those that are awake tend to avoid going out. What with the murders and all.
Well,
I'll leave then. Thank you.
she is asking if she can do something for me. Isn't it quite noticeable how much blood is on my shirt? Doesn't that, like, put you off, lady? Doesn't that feel like you might not want to talk to me at all?
You cannot see me now, Mum.
There's a back door that's totally open.
Jack. He didn't deserve this.
And apparently some Jack has been killed. Oh!
This is no place for you. Prewen has several patrols roaming the area.
They do not pursue me.
But they're looking for vampires, and they're most efficient.
They'll not relent until the killer has been identified.
I have a common objective, but I require...
I think someone is eavesdropping.
Are you certain? You might as well come in, whoever you are.
I think I skipped the dialogue
Slowly,
option there.
vampire. Who are you? I mean you no harm, saith the vampire. Present yourself. I need a word. With anyone.
Well, that's something I can do for you.
How do you instantly know that I am a vampire if I do? So say myself. You have a little bit of a Commissioner Gordon look about you, monsieur.
And who might you be?
I reckon in this case you wouldn't know. After all, we don't know what we are in a sense.
I'm not sure that I know anymore.
Might I at least learn the reason of your presence?
That's none of your concern.
Sir, you have entered my room in the middle of the night, pale as a corpse and shaking like a tree. So please, indulge me.
Someone is molesting people. In fact, killing them. Biting them.
The calling card of a vampire. Like you.
This is important to say, I believe.
I've been hunted down in the streets and attacked. I'm a victim here too.
I believe you.
Then if you are not a vampire, who or what are you?
Dr. Edgar Swansea of the Brotherhood of St. Paul. I'm performing an independent investigation here in an attempt to understand precisely what is going on.
This might be what helps you into the next step of the quest, I would reckon. But we're going to talk a little bit longer here, and seeing it is a new game and seeing you had to wait for a while and we had to retrace our steps a little bit, let's make it a little bit longer and let's talk a little bit more. It's the typical game nowadays, though, that you don't see your entire sentences like you will in Pillars of Eternity 2, for instance, or Baldur's Gate, if you're looking at a little bit older. It's always bugged me a little bit, but alright. This is... I have to know.
I heard another voice, that of a woman. Who were you talking to?
Ridiculous. I've no idea what you're talking about.
Something tells me not to trust you.
Then the feeling is mutual.
What have you uncovered concerning the murders?
It started a few nights ago. Rumors of violent murders. The docks have always been, shall we say, somewhat unsavory. But this is different.
How different?
A vampire is at work here. Famished. Reckless. It must be brought to ground, and quickly.
And what exactly is
this brotherhood?
Sir, if the name is not familiar to you, then we shall discuss it another time.
Then help me find the culprit.
I may. If you'll first tell me why you opened this door.
I followed a trail. The scent of blood from a recent victim. It led me here.
You thought I was your aggressor. That explains a great deal. We are both chasing the same shadow.
Yes for now.
A shadow, indeed. Yet I heard his voice in my head. There was a moment I believed I was mad.
You should let me handle this affair. You've no idea what you're up against.
No. I will find the monster. He is mine.
How will you do any better than I? But then let me ask you this. What are your intentions if you find the killer?
I will at last have the answers to my questions.
Then I can only wish you good hunting. And pray we shall meet again.
Probably if I said I would kill him, we might have had a little bit more cooperation from this man. But that's not what I want. I'm going to interrogate the locals now
If
because...
Swansea is not my attacker, it means somebody else came here tonight. Someone must know something.
Is that the XP we're for killing them? That feels weird. Hey, wait, what's that symbol? Hide? Details. Blood quality. Yeah, so experience. Hint locked, hint locked, hint locked. She's healthy. We don't know which social circle she is from. Oh, so per district there are a few people, and then we have... Alright. Interesting. We don't know anything from him because we haven't talked to him, right? Right. Okay. Awesome. Learning the game together.
Good evening, sir. I wondered if I could ask for your help.
Wow, you look like you need a drink.
Yes. I apologize for my outfit. It's been a long night.
Been there, seen that. Don't worry, things can only get worse.
Okay.
Has anybody entered the bar recently?
Can't say. Sorry. I spent the night making love to that gorgeous bolt, see?
This is important, sir. Are you sure no one has come in here in the last few hours?
I don't know and I don't care. This is a free country. People still have the right to come and go, don't they?
Charming personality.
What's going on around here? It's like everybody is hiding.
You must be new here. Have you not heard about the murders? Everybody fears the return of the sewer dog.
Who is this sewer dog?
It's the local bogeyman. Convenient answer for every crime that happened for decades. You murdered someone, blame the sewer dog, eh?
Bogeyman, he calls it. I thought it was Boogeyman. Well, perhaps that is American versus English?
You make it sound like it's a fairy tale.
People will always believe in monsters. It's easier than accepting their own darkness. We can all be monsters.
I don't disagree with that, but that doesn't mean that another evil is outright impossible, sir. Alright, back. Goodbye.
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
You're not worth much, but this is the owner, and his barmaid said that he would be interested in talking to me, so. Oh, this is even a loading screen. I guess this is indeed a more important person. Holy heck, this is a long loading screen.
My God, sir, you look like Jonah's whale just spat you out of hell. Can I get you a drink?
No, thank you. I'm not thirsty.
Well, grab a chair and get some rest. This is going to be another long night.
Hint required, goodbye. That's Wait, before we say anything, we can immediately go to... I think you're hiding something? That's interesting, but weird. Also, I noticed tattoos.
I think you're hiding something from me.
I hide many things from many people, sir. That's what my job's about.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
That's an odd conversation to have. Oh, he's fatigued, alright. This is...
It's locked, all right.
Well... At least we found some locals. Am I allowed to go back here, or do people then scream?
Gotta be something can be done to get out of this bullshit mess.
Lady, I'm going to talk with you again.
Evening, sir. Can I help you?
I have a few questions for you.
Well, if you must.
I just want to talk. I didn't mean to scare you.
I'm not afraid, sir. It's just I've other customers to take care of.
I only see one customer.
Oh. Well, yeah, of course. I mean, I best check on them.
Okay, now I will choose this option, though I had hoped to kind of gently persuade her to tell me more.
I spoke to Dr. Swansea. He's not the man I'm looking for. Now, I want the truth.
The truth? What do you mean?
I suspect that someone else was here tonight. And I don't think Tom wants to tell me about it.
I'm just the barmaid here, okay? If Tom says you're the only visitor we had, then you're the only visitor we had.
I can feel your fear, madam. Please, tell me what's going on.
It's Will. William Bishop. He came in here earlier tonight and he... Well, I thought he was going to clock someone.
Which, by the way, if you're not familiar, means that he was going to strike someone with his fists, if I may put it so gently.
Why are you so afraid?
I mean, his skin. His hands. I scrubbed every glass and every chair that he touched. God, I hope it's not contagious.
What happened tonight?
He was dead drunk, as usual. My God, his eyes. His face. He must have caught something awful. He shouted and cried. It was terrible.
Tell me about this William Bishop.
Will was a sailor who worked at the cannon factory before he lost that job. A nice bloke, really. He's never been violent. Until tonight.
Why keep it a secret? Why not tell me about it?
Tom's nothing if not loyal. After Will lost his job, he offered him one ear. They used to be good mates. But recently, well... Will started to get very aggressive.
I see. Thank you for your candor. I'll be sure to talk to Tom.
Citizen hints. You have discovered a hint. It reveals a secret about a citizen or someone related to them. There we go. We needed this in order to progress. And Tom and William used to be good friends. Awesome. Alright. Why do I get a yellow one? Oh, cure with treatment for fatigue. To get more blood out of him, but I don't really know if I want to. Well, back to Tom it is. Tom, my dear chap, we need to have a serious conversation, you and I.
Did you find what you were after?
I can't say I have. Are you sure no one else came into your bar before I arrived?
Hey, I told you, you were the only other stranger I've had.
It's not entirely untrue because, let's say, William is not a stranger, so he's saying a half-lie, so to speak. As a vampire, you can force a citizen to reveal information thanks to a hint you have discovered. Why does that only happen for a vampire? You can also say that as a human, like, I know about you and William. Now, there is also something as force, mental force, I've already noticed in this game, as being hinted at that it is possible, called Mesmerize as an ability, but I don't believe that is what we're using right now.
Tom, talk to me about the visit from your old friend, William.
Oh,
Yes,
never mind,
Will
perhaps
came
we are
back
using
tonight,
that.
But he's not my friend anymore.
Who is he?
William? Just an old sailor who loves his gin too much. He worked for years at the cannon factory before it closed.
How was he tonight? Was he different?
sicker than usual, perhaps. He whined and mumbled about how mean people were to him and how he'd like to talk to me outside, and then he left when I refused.
Searching for a drink, perhaps?
Is he dangerous?
Yeah. Like many drunks, he's all bark and no bite. He can barely stand up most of the time.
Good to know.
Why lie to me if he is not your friend?
I didn't lie. I said you were my only unannounced customer, and that's the truth.
Which I had already said as much to you.
I need to find him. It's a matter of urgency. Do you know where he is?
You could try his boat. It's up by the North Pier. He sleeps there when he's too drunk to get home.
Please describe him to me.
What'd you expect? He's a tall, sick bastard with a bad rash and torn old clothes. William used to be strong. Now he's a mess.
Thank you, Tom.
If you see him, tell him I don't want him back here unless he cleans up his act, okay?
Certainly, sir. Thank you for your information. So, I take it... Now, I need to know one thing about this game. I see my red sign showing me where the main quest is at. But what I don't know is what that means. 232 meters. This is where I'm now heading... Oh. Did I just say... Yeah. Torn page of a diary. Details. Please. Do. I kind of hated that for some reason I can't click on my inventory without going like way up. For looking away when they mock my color. I hate myself for crying like a girl when they insult me. I hate myself for swearing like a boy when they're gone. I hate myself for hating my parents. I hate myself for smiling when customers call me Sad Brenna. I hate myself for never finding the courage to tell Tom how I truly feel. I hate myself. That's the barmaid.
You best talk to Tom. Look, I told you everything.
And now I can't tell this to her anymore. Damn it! I wished I had a conversation with her. I missed that opportunity, but thanks to me, or at least, I should say, because you are watching this, now you can find out. I just randomly run. What is the white signs? There must be something on the map for it. There you go. Custom marker. Is that a hideout then or something? Custom. Did I make that? No. Well, let's remove it then. Is that my? That's my own darn fault. Whoops. Sorry, folks. It seems I simply have messed up. Won't be the first time, I warn you. But it is kind of funny. Now let's go talk to this gentleman. Let's say that.
I will get to the bottom of this intrigue. What's been done to me, to this city.
And then call it an episode. But first, a little bit more this game, because it's so good. Just curious. I know, I'm going off the band again, but I see all kinds of back alleys that I just wanna look at, because look at the background. Look at how good it looks. Look at it. Just don't know where the goodies are. Just there we go. Found a goodie. Now, I wouldn't know how to find this goodie place again if you demanded it from me, because I've taken a turn. Well, I'm over-exaggerating because you always hit these map markers, and here I am again at the streets at the beginning where I said I gotta follow the trail over there, so I'm over-exaggerating, but still. Anything in here? No.
There's no one in.
Can't enter, house is empty. Currently, most likely. I'm probably still too much in the early parts of the game for everything to be open up. Is that not a goodie thing? Seemed like some of those cases, but it probably was not. Inspect the boats. Oh, bloody hell, you're dead. Darn it. Another lead lost. Just looking, because it said inspect the boats, I'm looking at these first, but... Alright.
The body is still warm. This man has just been drained of blood. This corpse has been dried of its blood, just like the previous victim.
He's also been clawed in the face. And he doesn't seem to have died from the jugular, because he's holding his hand over the wound over here.
This man was armed. He tried to defend himself.
Yeah, I see pieces of armor indeed. Perhaps we could take it.
What's this? Some sort of note.
Priven orders. 30th of October, from G. McCollum to Dock Patrols. Object, multiple deaths in the docks region. We believe a nasty leech is involved. Locate the beast, purge it, and quickly. Which I assume is what they name us vampires. Warning, according to recent reports, this vampire is, there you go, very violent. Approach with extreme caution. I know we lack men in this part of town, but don't send rookies to investigate the case. If I'm correct, we've got a frenzied one killing each night. As always, search abandoned places first. Like old houses, basements, sewers, or warehouses. Destroy the Leech Brothers. That's why they are shooting at me for, but if he's frenzied, how long can he maintain this?
They're a company of professional vampire hunters.
Yes, they seem to be indeed a company of professional vampire hunters, but normally a frenzy lasts only for so long. After all, he is feeding off these people, isn't he?
Blood and empty gin bottles. This bishop fellow is something of a heavy drinker.
Well, we've done everything, so let's move on.
There are blood splats on the other side of the canal. I must reach that barge.
I must reach that barge, which I assume you mean like this. Okay, you know what? We're going to continue. Oh yeah, I don't need my vampire sense to follow this drill. But just going to wait until we see a nice safe indicator in the right top corner, because that's kind of what I'm waiting on. Oh, I just destroyed that.
It's locked.
F out of combat silently behind an enemy. And 2. Goodbye. I think Bloodspear was a little stronger than all the other abilities. Ranged weapons. We've got bullets, folks. Alright. Your ranged weapons can inflict both stun damage and stun damage. Be aware that your ammo is limited.
Good. I may need a lot of bullets. I feel like I'm back on the front line again.
I do see a lot of people standing there as well too, but you know what? What we're going to do, I believe we actually are going to go to the safe house. Okay, they're talking about catching me. Or at least... oh, crap. Somebody above here.
I cannot enter.
I don't know how stealth works in this game. I can target him already. Well, that went simply. That was easy, I should say. Oh, that was easy. That's the over the way. I do have now drained a lot of blood, which I think is the third bar. So this was just a secret goodie area, if you will. Oh, crud! There's the other guy. Yeah, this means there's a lot of combat going on, and although I am more than willing to have a little bit of a rough and tumble, the episode is running a little long. Enemy card. Press V to spot enemies around and display their enemy cards. Okay. Thank you. Oh, shoot. Did my game just crash? No, it wanted per se me to press V in order to see that. Some enemies are more resistant to certain types of damage. There are 4 types of damage. There we go. Melee, ranged, blood, and shadow. This explains exactly what I had already envisioned from, or had deduced from our abilities. So all of them use blood and just do certain types of damage. So if I only choose blood, we won't have damage types for other people. Orange indicates a medium resistance, red and high resistance. So he's highly resistant to range, somewhat resistant to melee, but he's pretty poor against...
Turn around, sir.
That one...
I'm talking to you. Crush the leader.
And we have to fight here. And there we go. This is what I needed. I needed some heavy blood drinking. I know he's highly resistant to it, but this guy isn't. So he is my main victim to drain blood from. Sorry, sir. You have been, thanks to your resistances, been considered to be ready for sacrifice. Alright. There you go. Follow the blood trail from the pier. I have another enemy coming up. The problem is in this vision I have trouble with noticing... Oh, there we go. Where people sometimes are. Boom! 2 with 1 go. The awesomeness of Bloodspear. Yeah, we're going on too long, but whatever. Right? What can we find up here? Oh, this was an alternative way to get in without killing people. Why do I notice this now? Oh, or perhaps it's a secret way to this goodie. Hello. You are resistant to that, but... No! Almost! That's annoying. There we go. Yeah, resistance maybe, but not impervious towards it. Follow the blood trail. There's a lot of blood trail to follow. Rats and hideouts. Shoot, I did not read that fast enough. Ah, these rats over here. Hello. Ah, you can eat and drain them for blood. That is common. Alright, let's get out of here. Is this a hideout? Then this is a perfect moment to save, as the symbol also is indicated in the top right. And I thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty. Let me know in the comments below also, before I forget, what else would you like to see from this game? Either you are playing it yourself, would you like me to avoid your abilities, or do you want to see certain abilities, and what have you not? And just to make sure that you can have a bit of a look-see, let me just go here and show you some of the abilities. Blood Cauldron. Just take a gander, pause the video, and when you see this, read it and see what you like for me to acquire. You have the power here, because I like to make videos and I like any type of game. I can be a mage, I can be a fighter, I can be roguish, I like it all. So, without further ado, I do now really say to you, I thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this extra long episode for the beginning of this game. Until the next one, bye bye.